So this is my school. It's a little outside of Kailua, where I was born and raised. Kailua is a small town. Everybody seems to get along, and we don't have segregation much with this is where my grandfather would pick us up. He lives down the road. He would pick us up in his antique motorcycles, and all the neighborhood kids would be jealous because we got picked up in these cool rides and they got picked up in minivans too. School did a really great job at making sure that we had a safe environment. In the back you can see that there's a fence, and it's called a boys' home. So a lot of times boys would escape from this home, and we'd have to do lockdowns and other drills to make sure that we were safe. The school also did a good job at providing an equal opportunity environment. So here's our playground, and I feel like we were all treated equally. All the rules were the same, and they made sure that we felt valued. So I'm walking now to my third grade classroom. This is kind of what really shaped me to be a teacher and who I am today. I had a teacher named Mr. Campbell. He really made learning fun for me. He made it engaging. He's actually the one, I'm sure you guys probably have heard in many of my posts, he's the one who had like the mullahs in his class. So every time we got an answer right or we had good behavior, we would get mullah, and at the end of the semester we would use this mullah to buy goods from the store, our class store, or use it for other prizes and rewards. Mr. Campbell really made everybody feel equal. He never made anybody feel less than anybody else, and he always gave the same opportunities to everyone. He made learning fun and enjoyable, and it's something that I just want to be able to do in my future classroom and be as a future teacher. I appreciate Monowili because one of the things we did was they made sure that we appreciated our culture and practices. One of the things was planting native crops, as well as taking care of our land. We also had May Day, where we would celebrate the court, and we would perform hula and other cultural dances. There wasn't any inequality in this school. Everybody seemed to get along. All the parents felt connected. You know, we're from a small town. We all hung out outside of school. It was never felt as though you were left out, and everybody seemed to be understanding of everybody else's differences. One of the things that really stood out to me in our readings last week was about our transgenders. My cousin, he's not a transgender, but he is gay, and we went to the same elementary school, and although students at home, or not students, but although like our neighborhood friends at home would tease him and call him names such as fag or gay, you know, at school it was never, by the teachers at least, it was never an issue, or they never made him feel any different than, you know, who he really is or who he really wants to be. Family was very supportive when I was at this school in elementary and all my other schooling, but they made sure to, this school made sure to create opportunities for not the students but the parents to be involved. So I would have plays, I would have performances, we would have grandparents' day, a lot of times where my parents were able to be a part of my education and make it known that they cared about my future success. Monowili was really what shaped me and made me want to become a teacher, and I think it was because the staff, especially Mr. Campbell and my kindergarten teacher, Miss Tanaka, they really made learning fun and engaging, and they really made sure that all the students felt equal and were given the same opportunities. This school was the beginning of my life, and I feel will be looked at for the end or for the rest of my career as a teacher.